wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends, me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends, me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends, me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog. run it up. The sun is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich to it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up, but I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stop me, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to shut it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. No, nobody need an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you. There will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today. But we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn. Poses.
You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. No, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Darius Davis to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50. Here we go. 10.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Pass brought in by Tedero McMillan. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Let's go. Put.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 10 cycles. Set. Cut.
On play action, here's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
50. Green. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Got a man, and Horn has it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set. Cut. Set.
On the give, it's Brooks. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald on
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The first carry now, Brashawn Smith. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
On the set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Play action now, Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he has this down to the 34. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the double.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Set. Go.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Ready?
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Down. Black. 95. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Set. Ready. 52. Boom. Hut.
Throw here. 3rd down. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Running this one left. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Yellow.
Going to the ground again on first. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It is cut left side. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Back deep to return is Davis. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3. 10 black.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Tackle made right around the 26. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know power.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. Set, cut.
Young looking to throw. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Set. Cut.
Young on the play action. Into the hands of Leggett. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. They'll cobble together a yard there. That was T.J. Sanders on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Cut.
Now it's Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That's the end of one here. The Panthers have taken the early lead. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Ready?
From the pistol, it's Young. Not like this, an interception ends that drive. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. No running here. It's Taj Brooks. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Cut out left. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Yellow! Right side!
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Butker knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he's out of bounds. So close to making that house call. It's at the 3.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
Brooks will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They'll work against the blitz. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 13-point lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow! Right side!
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They'll run here on 1st down. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Buy down these two!
Back to the well again. And he's down. Looks like he made the stop at the 46-yard line. That That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete, and now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Didn't get it to Rasheed Rice, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from the 32. Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Boy Anderson, that time with the tackle.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in his rap thing, make siblings, nothing but my children.
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They give it to him again. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Second down now, they need 7.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Yellow. 180.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Money up to a whole nother level. So long, no better. When I got Richard E. got bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Go on, 80. Good side.
Back to Smith. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, 80.
Smith. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 10. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Play action. Mahomes. All the left side. It's a foot race. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs make it 17 all.
17. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On return, here comes Davis. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check, cut.
Drive starts with an off. Oh, they try the lateral. It's a live ball. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face second and long.
Here we go.
Young to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Okay,
Well, what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11?
here we go. Set. Ken Black. Ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Jimmy Horn Jr., the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And he drives that clock backward on a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Eye on these two. Eye on these two.
To the air, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42.
Yellow. Spartan.
There's a dive up the middle. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Yellow. Spartan.
Another carry for him. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
He's
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Wanted Rice, but it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready?
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And it's brought down as the drive starts after the 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Young to throw. Oh, man, it's Horn. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Set. Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Young. He's got it at the 30. He's going to have this one down to the 28. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They'll toss it to Etienne. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. 60 ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 50, Grace, ready?
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Yellow.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Yellow.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Yellow.
Give now to the running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yellow.
The receiver gets it on the handoff. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hold on these two. Go off.
This time it's a passing play. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th-quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
40. Ready?
Now it's Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, Boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Young on 1st and 10. Running right side by McMillan. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
Here's Brooks. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 3.
27, Chiefs 24.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll run for this. And this isn't going anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Trying it right side with ETN. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Down.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Okay,
right. Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Hands off here for Brooks. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Panthers make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game.
Chiefs 24.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hold on these two. Hold on these two.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is to throw. Screen here for Smith. He passes the 35. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Trying to push deep downfield. That throw behind his intended target.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
10 yards to go.
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. Looking to throw it. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Another throw for Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.